Hi there, this is Bonnie Adam from pathwayshealing.com, and today I'm going to show you how to do a simple chakra balance. I know the chakras, if you don't know anything about them, you might want to check into that a little bit first. Just Google chakras and you'll find all kinds of information on the chakras being the transformers of energy, basically from the energetic to the physical body. So when you do energy work, what you're trying to do is clear any imbalances and then charge up and recharge maybe the energy system of the person. And this helps them to utilize that healing energy and heal themselves more effectively. So when you're trying to balance the chakra system, what you want to do is just give the person a few minutes to relax and settle in, and then you are basically going to check in with all the chakras and do a little bit of balancing with them. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you in just a minute. Hi again, this is my assistant, Charles. Charles is a great assistant. He's very cooperative. He doesn't really need much attention. He's just very happy to be here. So he really works out well for me, and he's available whenever I want him. So I use him a lot in Reiki classes to demonstrate to people, because it's hard for someone to be on the table experiencing something and then they can't see what I'm doing and what I'm talking about. So Charles helps me out a lot. So first thing I would do is get this person comfortable, explain to them a little bit about what I'm going to do and how they might feel, and also very importantly, with any time I'm working on anybody, I always tell them to please stop me if I'm doing anything at all that makes them uncomfortable, right? They need to know that they're in control of what's happening to them. So normally I like to start by holding a person's ankles, or by holding Charles's ankles. Usually people are a little taller than Charles, so I might be down at the foot of the table. But I'll hold his ankles for a minute and just let him relax for a few minutes. And that could be, 2 minutes, up to 5 minutes, however long it takes till you feel like you're making a nice connection with this person, and that you're ready to move on to getting into their energy field. So he's nice and relaxed now. And what I would do then is I start to scan over the person's field. Now, this is something you would have learned probably in level 1 or level 2 Reiki, if you took a Reiki class. You don't have to be a Reiki practitioner to do this, though. Anyone can do this. You just want to make sure that you come into this in a nice, focused, calm way, and that you set your intention that you're going to help this person for their highest good. So you're not going to interfere with their energy. You're just going to ask it to be cleared and balanced for their highest good. So you're scanning over top of the person, and you have the crown chakra here, and you might hold your hand there for a while. You might hold your hand over top of the third eye chakra, over the throat, the heart, and just come down their main chakra system. And what you're going to find is that if you really tune into that surface of your hand, close your eyes if you need to, and just tune into that, the skin, the temperature, do you have any tingles, any cold? Some people will even have a sensation of their hand going down or up. And what that is that there are irregularities in the energy field that you're feeling. And you can do this either hand. Some people find one hand is easier to scan with than the other, or you can do both hands together. Up and down. And wherever you find a sensation that is maybe feeling full, like it's pushing up, or whether it's tingling, or something that doesn't feel quite right, or something that's not very pleasant, you want to stop there, right? So let's just imagine that his third eye is a little bit busy, and most people actually do have a very busy mind, a very busy third eye, right? So I find I have to do a lot of clearing there on people. So you might then, okay, here's my intention thing. If you look up how to clear chakras and which way the chakras spin, you're going to find that everybody has a different explanation. And you can go with whatever explanation feels right for you. For me, my intention is that when I move my hand in the counterclockwise direction, I am clearing a chakra. When I move my hand in a clockwise direction, I am recharging or re-energizing a chakra. So I will come here and I will just move my hand in that counterclockwise direction. And sometimes it feels like your hand gets a bit full or sticky, or it's just not pleasant. You can shake that off. Start again. And you would just go here until your hand feels like it's going in a nice, smooth, even pattern. And when you hold still for a minute, it doesn't feel like it has that unpleasant sensation anymore. Might be a temperature thing, whatever, but it will feel better. It will feel more clear. And feel is not always in your hands. Sometimes it's in your mind, sometimes it's in your heart, sometimes it's in your gut. So this is all just being a little bit intuitive. Or if you really feel like you're not intuitive and you're just not getting this, you could just put a timer somewhere. Put the timer on a table over here or something and say, I'm just going to spin each chakra for 30 seconds one way and 30 seconds the other way. And my intention is going to tell that chakra to clear. And that's good enough. If you're not really tuning into it yet, that's okay, just do that. And I would do that for every chakra. Then I'd come down and I'd go, oh, maybe the throat chakra now. I'm going to spin that throat chakra. And you can kind of spin it this way, or you can spin it with your whole palm of your hand, whatever feels right. And you're going to spin that chakra. And if you feel like, oh, I feel something, I'm going to scoop it out. Or if I feel something accumulating on my hand, I'm going to shake it off. And I'm going to go to the next chakra, maybe the heart now. And I'm going to do that one. The thing, just remembering what you want to do is clear each one and then rebalance or re-energize each one. Next one, clear, and then re-energize. And next one, and next one. So all 7 of the major chakras that run from the head to the tailbone. I'm going to do that. And then I would give the person a few minutes. I might do a couple of hands-on positions, like just, touch their shoulders or touch their knees and their ankles again to ground them. And then very gently ask them how they're feeling and bring them back to life. Another thing you can do is use a pendulum on the chakras. So you can buy, this is a very pretty quartz pendulum that I have here, but if you don't have one, people make pendulums on their own all the time. It doesn't have to be fancy or expensive. I made this one out of just a little quartz tip and some fishing line, and I glued it on there with crazy glue, and I fiddled with it until I got it so that it's balanced and it'll move around. Okay, there it goes. So, and I'm not trying to move this right now, it's just decided to do that on its own. So you can see that it doesn't have to be a fancy, expensive thing. I mean, it's nice to have pretty things, but really anything will do. You can just use your hands, right, as I just showed you. But a pendulum will usually do the same thing as your hand can do, and then you can kind of pull yourself out of it. You just kind of wrap it around your finger and try to hold it still. And if you watch it, and this is kind of cool that it's actually working on a teddy bear, on a real person this actually will happen too. And since my intention is that counterclockwise clears and clockwise recharges, I just sit here and I wait for the pendulum to stop going one way. And it's really cool because if that's your intention, it will change directions and it will start going the other way, which now it's starting to go the other way. And it could be, I just put a bunch of energy into this bear because I was touching it and working on it. If you're not getting anything, sometimes, you put it over the palm of your hand, it'll go too, because you have a little chakra in the palm of your hand. And it's taking a little while, so I would just hang on here until it stops, and it will stop when it's done. Apparently Charles's third eye chakra is doing pretty good. It doesn't really need a lot of recharging here. And then you would, again, do the next chakra and the next chakra and the next chakra. You might even have, like, oh, here's an amethyst. Amethyst is great for the third eye. I might have a blue stone for the throat and a pink one for the heart and a yellow one for the solar plexus, etc., etc. So you can get as creative as you like with this. The most important thing to remember is the intention. I now intend that I'm going to give healing energy to Charles for his highest good, and I'm going to clear and balance his chakras for him so that he can use that energy for his own healing abilities, right? So that's all that's really important here. I want to help. I'm not going to interfere. I'm just going to help. So that's how we do a basic chakra balance. It takes about 20 minutes. And if you maybe don't have time to do a full energy healing session, but you still want to help someone, you have 20 minutes, go for it. Or if you want to add it to your regular healing, then add it to that too. Very creative, easy to do.